A couple of hours after landing back in the country from Niger, where he had participated in the inaugural Alliance of Sahel States Heads of State Summit on July 6, 2024, the Burkinabe president Captain Ibrahim Traoré led the presidency of Faso football team in a return gala match against professional national and international footballers. This gala match was played in two halves of 30 minutes each, and half-time lasted 15 minutes. At the 16th minute in the first half, the captain of the selection of the presidency of Faso, that is Captain Ibrahim Traoré himself, opened the score with a penalty. Then, stung in their self-love, the Stallions through prejudice Nkrumah equalized the score at the 19th minute. A joy that will be short-lived, since at the 22nd minute, the Faso presidency scored the second goal through Oussoufou Eugene Yigo. The national and international Burkinabe team tried everything for everything, and got the equalizer, thanks again to the same Prejus Nkrumah, who scored at the 26th minute. The score remained unchanged until half-time. Upon returning for the second half, the Faso presidency team made some changes, with several offensive actions that made the opponent doubtful. And at the 44th minute, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, on a perfect counterfoot, scored the third goal. So it was on this final score of 3-2 in favor of the Faso presidency, that the referee whistled the end of the game. This match was an opportunity for the president of Faso to invite the footballers in all their diversity, to unity, cohesion, solidarity, and above all to initiate innovative projects for talent schools that will sprout young talents in that framework. Captain Ibrahim Traoré therefore asked the players to put aside their differences, to always think of the best interest of the nation and prepare for a good rebirth while reaching out to the younger generation. He told the footballers that, "I always like to take the example of the mouth, where you have teeth and tongue. You can bite your tongue while eating, but it's not so much that you're going to take your tongue out of your mouth. Therefore, we can't be together without having some difficulties. This is how life is made. All of us, as much as we have some differences, we must go above and beyond for the sake of the fatherland." He also pledged to support any initiative aimed at promoting the rising talents. "You sow the seeds of cohesion in the nooks and corners of the country when you play. I am proud of you. Go out everywhere, look for the seed, come sow. We will go with you," he insisted. Take a listen at what he said in a media briefing shortly after their match. "We give thanks to God for the health that He gave us, first of all to be able to be here. And we thank God again because it is not easy to leave from very far and to gather here on this solemn occasion. So it's a message. We can't be together without often getting hurt, without having some difficulties. That's life. All of us, what you see, are soldiers. It's not that it's always rosy, but we surpass everything for the sake of it. When you know someone, there shouldn't be any problems between you. And you all know, many are old, others are still active. You have to manage to push the young, and be their ambassadors. When you go out to defend the colors, listen, it's a team even to death. And you can feel it when you listen freely before committing to anything. You feel like you belong to a homeland, and you are ready to give everything, even your life, for the homeland. That is what we do on the field. Many cannot understand, and I always say all those who are there must defend the colors of Bruno, the way I put them. Above all, that is why, like in the sports environment, we rub a lot each time people leave to compete. They come back, I do everything to receive them, and encourage them no matter the situation, because people cannot understand what you are going through. You can go on the field with your personal problems, with group problems, but I hope that once you launch into this battle, that everyone leaves their little difference aside. I can commit to the homeland. I count on you, the elders there, to be able to create football in Burkina. I often heard it was Charles who said that we must focus on the youngest, for example, so I intend to offer you something. We need real centers, real schools to nurture those who will raise you up tomorrow. The Burkina Faso flag must fly everywhere. Today, everywhere you go on the planet, they talk about Burkina. God knows what He is doing. It is the moment, and I think that we must give everything so that we are in this logic. There may be small differences, I do not know what there is, but you must manage to sign all yourselves, and push yourselves, so that you can reach the objective.
Ceux en tout cas qui sont toujours sur le terrain.
Those in any case who come from the field, laxity is always in the field, but we must push them, accompany them as much as you can, motivate them as much as you can, so that the bigger objective can be realized. And we will manage the rest. So I count on you. I hope that you will come together to create a big project, so that the football of tomorrow can build something, so that in 4, 5, 6 years, we will have fairly consistent fruits that can lift you up.